flooding in those areas too, because it's so difficult to deal with.
So sad to see all those people.
Yeah, and you know, the good news is we're probably going to miss out here on some of that Hermine situation. We'll see what happens though. It could go just to our east. Let's go ahead and show you what's going on with this Moreno Valley. I couldn't find a cloud anywhere.
Oh, it's just clear out there.
So the thing to watch here, the trees. See? It's a little breezy. You like that? Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, I know. It's very exciting stuff. There's not a whole lot happening for us right now, but tonight we are going to drive a cold front in across the state here, and that is going to impact our weather as we're going to start to see a better chance at some gusty winds during the overnight hours. But as far as precip goes, pretty limited stuff for us across the board. Here's a look at the only area where we're seeing showers. That is in Hidalgo County, southern portion of the Boot Heel right now. We're just starting to see some storms develop here. We are going to start to open the moisture door by tomorrow and get a few more storms in here, and we'll talk about that in just 1 second out there. But as far as what we're getting right now, it's warm, 89 in the metro. Northwest winds for us at 14 miles an hour. So you can tell by the direction of the wind, our backdoor cold front coming in from the east has not come in yet. So we will see that happen during the overnight hours, and that will start to crank up our winds. As far as temperatures go, well, overall, it remains warm across the east, especially places like Clovis, Roswell, Carlsbad, and Hobbs, all in the mid-90s for us right now. Clayton, we're just starting to see temperatures come down a little bit, but it's still hot in Raton. So we've got to get this front all the way through tonight. And as that happens, the winds will kick up, temperatures will come down a little bit, and we'll start to see a little better chance at some storms for tomorrow. But you can see most of the moisture now curling back to the west into Arizona. What's going to start to change that is low pressure is going to drop in from the Pacific Northwest. That's going to create a nice flow out of the south for us to get us at least some moisture across the state for tomorrow. Western sections of the state largely going to be favored to pick up some of those storms. But as far as the wind goes, well, as the front comes through for tonight, the east wind will push into the valley during the overnight hours for us. Now, it's not going to be like the last east wind event was last week where we saw those winds topping out around 50 miles an hour, but we will see some pretty good winds, 15 to 35 miles an hour. So you'll definitely hear the trees going, maybe rattling the windows occasionally at times, but shouldn't be a huge deal for us overnight. And then tomorrow, we will see a little better shot at picking up a storm or two. And really over the next couple of days, best chance at storms western half of the state. But you guys to the east will still see that possibility of a spot storm or two across the area. But again, we're mainly looking at Texas as the impact point for the tropical storm, so that's not going to be a huge deal for us. It doesn't look like. Now, if that changes, of course, we'll let you know. Most of the action, I think, is going to stay to our east, so we'll see the western half of the state next few days get that shot at showers. And then it looks like we will be pretty quiet here Thursday, Friday, Saturday of the coming weekend as well. 80s for the most part across the northwest for tomorrow with scattered afternoon thunderstorms a possibility. 7-day forecast, Durango and Farmington. Next couple days, best shots at picking up showers. Durango definitely the best chance on Wednesday. Down to the south and west. By tomorrow, chance of some spot storms in the afternoon especially. 90 Lordsburg, 83 in Silver City, 89 in TRC. Over to the south and east, temperatures here for the most part going to be in the 80s and 90s. Some isolated storms will remain a possibility over the next couple of days. And then, as you can see, things pretty quiet Friday, Saturday, Sunday, along with partly cloudy skies. Temperatures sort of sliding back and forth between the high 80s and some low 90s. Partly sunny, some spot storms still possible across the north and east for tomorrow. Northern Mountains, same sort of deal. It's not going to be widespread necessarily for the storms, but it'll be more widespread than it's been today, where it's essentially been non-existent. Santa Fe, extended forecast, spot storms possible each of the next 3 days. But again, better chances of not getting rain than getting rain. So it's definitely not something I'd worry about. 81 in Sandia Park, 81 in Mountain Area. And here in the metro area, temperatures for the most part in the high 80s for us, partly cloudy. An isolated storm will be possible, but nothing widespread. Your Albuquerque extended next couple of days will have that chance at a quick storm. Otherwise, things look very good for the back half of the work week and as we get into the weekend as well. So not much to concern ourselves with storm-wise.
All right. Thank you, Mark. Sports is next.
Sports Talk Uncut. Van Tate Sports Office on KRQE.com.
Another